starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan.
We're okay.
We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy...
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along. Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn. I imagine.
Okla vuruyoruz.
Come on, this way.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
Biz
Sure
çekeceğiz.
hope I can.
Dur lan.
Never read.
Adamımızı vuruyoruz da.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Bir dakika lan. Okumu alayım.
There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about.
So, you were saying?
Bu ne lan?
Now the weather's eased off a bit. They'll be needing to feed.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay. Stupid mistake. Still bad? It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
Biz çekeceğiz. Dur lan.
Never read.
Adamımızı vuruyoruz da.
You'll be fine.
Bir dakika lan. Okumu alıyorum.
Meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about.
You were saying?
Bu ne lan?
Now the weather's eased off a bit. We'll head up this way. Find some higher ground.
Been a wild few days, all right. Blackwater. Been stuck in the storm. Bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that. Just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
There's some patches of grass here. This is good. Come on, let's try this way. Keep your eyes peeled for movement. The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh, stay quiet. Hey, stop here a second. I see something.
Whoa!
There's deer been here. Recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not? We'll track them on foot. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. The gun will scare everything around.
Yine attı unutmuşuz ya.
No, use the bow I gave you. Don't make too much noise. Keep down. Move quietly and slowly. You see the tracks?
Görüyorum oğlum. Takip ediyorum
Maybe
izleri.
not.
Focus.
Fokuslanıyorum. Nerede lan izler? Böyle gitmiş oğlum. X tuşumuz mu bozuldu lan? Yo, çalışıyor. Neyse sessizce ilerleyelim. Geyik avı gerçekleştireceğiz. Dostum, İzmiz kalmadı bak sana söyleyeyim. Allah Allah.
Keep your head down.
Geyik meyik göremiyorum ha böyle. Aa buldum lan.
Look. There they are. Quick, get that bow out, Arthur.
Tamam
Try to
tamam
hit him
dur.
in the neck
İlk yayına kadar girersen okuduğum verici yasa o kadar artar. Geri yayı çok fazla nişan almanı sıfırlar diyor. Dikkatini çek. Hadi bakalım. Hop devirdi. Başka bir tane daha deneyelim diyor. Başka nerede oğlum? Abi ses alıyorum. Bunlar kapalı ya. Kalk ayağa oğlum kalk. Geyik meyik yok işte, iz burada bitiyor zaten. Hop. Meğersem geyikler buradaymış ha. Böyle deviririz adamı. Kaçma lan. Oba. Koş koş koş koş koş koş. Fazla da kaçamamış lan. Bıçakla mı? Oba. Bug'a girdi adam. Ak kuyruklu maral.
You sure your hand's okay?
Hadi bakalım gel. Geliyor be. Eleman da diğerini almış. Ey yavrum ey. Hepsini bu yükle bakalım arkaya.
Pretty good hunt there, boy.
Hadi binelim. Bu arada silahımızı da alalım. Sıkıntı çıkmasın.
Okay, I'll go grab the other one. There we go.
Evet.
Ready to head back when you are. Come on, man. Let's head back.
Abi at buraya girer mi ya? Giriyormuş.
Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
And that girl from the ranch now, too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet.
O alır şimdi diyorum ben. O fidan alır başka.
Dur. Şunu kapatayım.
Fidan alır o şimdi diyorum ekmek için.
We'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into
Ses
there?
deneme 1 2 3
Yeah.
ses.
She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into
Ses
there?
deneme 1 2 3
Yeah.
ses.
Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
So I heard. Watch
Bu ne
out!
lan? Ayı mı o?
Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around.
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck. He must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Başka bir yol bulmalıyız. Nasıl mesela? Nehri geçelim. Soldan nehri geçelim bence.
Cut up here, off the trail.
All right, boy. We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here.
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on. By now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I just know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch. You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. Taught me to read.
Ay anasını, ne adammış da açı var ya.
Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
I'm gonna hitch Taima over here.
Brought some food back, boys.
Atımızı bağlayalım. Hemen. İniyoruz.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. Thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Practice to master.
Well. Just drop it down in here.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
Biraz kahve yapalım. Canlı